I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here is a question from one of our subscribers. We need to construct meeting the requirements. The question here is locus of points that are 4 centimeter from the point O. So that is the construction which is required. When I say locus of points that are 4 centimeter from point O, it really means you're talking about a circle of radius 4. So we're given this point here, which is O. We need to shade the locus of points that are less than or equal to 4 centimeter from O. It really means we're talking about interior of circle, including the circumference. That means the circle will be of solid line, not dotted. Since we are saying less than or equal to 4 centimeters. The next condition here is sector POB with subtended angle of 60 degrees. So at the center, we have to make an angle of 60 degrees. We'll see how do we construct that. And the last thing to be included is locus of points equidistant from point P and B. That means a right bisector of the chord PB, right? So those are the requirements. Now let us see how do we do all this. So we are going to do the construction with the help of a ruler and the compass. So first let's take the ruler so that we can measure the radius of 4 centimeters. So in this ruler we have both inches and centimeters. Let me also take the compass. Four centimeters. Let's measure this right. So we can just bring it in to 4 centimeters. Okay. That's 4 centimeter. We can choose the color. Let it be, let's say, blue. Okay, so that becomes the 4 centimeter for us. We can take away the ruler and construct the circle, putting the center as one of our points. So this, now we can rotate this to make a circle. So that's circle. Now what we need is to, so we've done the first part, which is we already have the locus of the points that are 4 centimeter from the point O, and now we need to shade in the circle for the points which are less than or equal to 4 centimeter. That means interior of the circle, right? So let's select the circle and shade this in some color. Okay, let it be light blue itself. Okay, so we'll shade inside color. We'll fill this up. Okay, so outside, let's say, okay, so that becomes our circle. Well, that takes away the radius. So okay. Well, shaded at the end. Let me just make this darker color. Perfect. So we'll shade it later. Now let us make a sector POB with subtended angle of 60 degrees. So for that, let me first draw a line from O to any point. Just take a straight line from O to that will be a point B. Now we need to construct 60 degrees at O, right? So let's again take the compass to this for construction. We'll draw an arc. Well, we could use this 4 centimeter itself. So with this 4 centimeter, we can just place it on the point B and cut it on the circle, right? Let's use some other color. Let's say let it be red. Perfect. Because these two lengths are same, so we are using 4 centimeters, which was the radius of the circle, right? So that helps. So we don't really have to make it same. It is already same, correct? Now we can join these 2 points, and that will give us an angle of 60 degrees. Okay. Let's take another shade of red, joining this line, and that becomes the point for us, which is labeled as P. So now we have the sector POB, which is indeed 60 degrees, right? Now what we are interested in, the last part, which is locus of points equidistant from point P and B. So when I say equidistant, it means we need to find the right bisector, correct? So now we need to find the right bisector of PB. That's what we have to do. So to get the right bisector, we'll again use the compass. We'll place it at B. Now the width should be slightly more than half the distance between P and B. Okay, let this be, this should be okay. And we'll just make an arc in between, right? Let's use some other color, let's say this color. So we have a wide choice of colors, right? Okay, so let's make this arc. With the same width, we'll again make an arc placing the stylus at P now. Okay, so that the arc cuts at 2 points. There you go. So we nearly got it. Let me just place it on B once again and then redo it. Well, that's not really exact. Right, so now we can actually do it. Yes, that's good. Now what we can do is join these 2 points and we'll get the right bisector. Joining these 2 points, and the right bisector, will also go through the center. Perfect. So that becomes kind of a test for us. So we can choose a color. Let this be the color which is kind of orangish. So we're now taking a line, joining with these points. As you can see, it does go through the center. So that becomes kind of a check for us, right? So we've done everything correctly. So we do have the right bisector of PB. Let's label the point here let us say on the circle itself, let's label this as point D. So sorry, I'll bring D closer to the circle itself. Right. So we have OD as the right bisector, right? So we can say the right bisector of PB, which we have just drawn, is OD. You could always extend it to both the sides. So that becomes, and now we can actually fill the circle so that we have the interior of the circle, all the points which are within 4 centimeters of O, right? So that we'll do now in, let's shade it, yellow interior. Oh, okay. So the interior I want to make yellow, and that is how we are going to make our circle. Perfect. So we have filled in what we wanted to, and that is how we are going to actually construct locus of points that are 4 centimeter from the point O. That means a circle of radius 4. We have shaded the locus of points that are less than or equal to 4 centimeters from O. That means interior of circle, including the circumference. The sector POB, as you can see, has an angle of 60 degrees. So the angle here is actually 60 degrees. Right, so that's the angle. And the locus of points equidistant from P and B is basically right bisector of PB, which is the line OD. So we've done all this. So that is how we can do this construction. So I hope all the steps are absolutely clear. Feel free to write your comment, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.